BeeMath en preescolar. Desarrollando secuencialmente el sentido numérico para enfocarlo en la resolución de problemas. Aprendiendo a subitizar los complementos del 10. ¿Cuánto falta para llegar a 10 y a 100?
Can you make your own 10 frames? Can you show number 4 on the 10 frame?
1, 2, 3, 4. 4 dogs on 10 frame.
Can you show number 2 on the 10 frame?
1, 2 trucks on 10 frame.
Now, let me ask you a tricky question. What number does this 10 frame show?
8,
How many more do you need to make it 10?
1, 2 more.
That's correct. When you add 2 more to number 8, you get 10. 8 plus 2 equals 10. What number does this 10 frame show?
5,
How many more Legos do you need to make it 10?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 more.
That's correct. When you add 5 more to number 5, you get 10. Now it gets more trickier. Here you have 10 bees in the 10 frame. One flew away.
Wow.
How many bees are left in the 10 frame?
9,
You are right. When you take 1 away from 10, you get 9. 10 minus 1 equals 9. You have 10 cookies in the 10 frame. I ate 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 of them. How many cookies are left in the 10 frame?
5 cookies.
That's right. When you take away 5 from 10, you get 5. 10 minus 5 equals 5. Here you have 10 bees. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 flew away. How many bees are left in the 10 frame?
6 bees.
That's correct. When you take away 4 from 10, you get 6. 10 minus 4 equals 6.
Componiendo y descomponiendo números.
Last one with even more apples, but this time, no funny hats. Wow, so many apples. How many? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 apples. And there are many, many, many ways to compose or put together 16 apples, and also to decompose or take apart the 16 apples. Let's try some. Sometimes when we are thinking about numbers, it can be easier to think about the numbers 10 and 5. So if 10 apples go here and 5 apples go there, how many apples do we have left? That's right, 1. 10 plus 5 plus 1 is 16. So the number 16 can be made up of the numbers 10 and 5 and 1. Cool! Let's try again, apples. Move! Oh, wow. Now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 apples over here, and the same number of apples over there. 8 plus 8 is 16. So the number 16 can also be made up of the numbers 8 and 8. Okay, one last time. Move, apples. Oh, cool. Now we have 1, 2, 3, 4 apples here, and the same number 4 apples here, and the same number 4 apples here, and the same number 4 apples here. 4 groups of 4. 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4 is 16. So the number 16 can also be made up of the numbers 4, 4, 4, and 4. And guess what? You can also make up and take apart the number 16 with other numbers that we haven't even practiced yet. No, it's true.
Usando valor posicional.
Hello kids, and welcome to the Place Value House. Today we are talking about ones and tens. I have here a Place Value House that has spots for ones, tens, and hundreds. We will only be talking about the ones and tens today. Here we have the tens and ones places. There are rules in this house that have to be followed, and one of the rules is that you can only have one digit in each room. A digit is any number from 0 to 9. Let me show you what I mean. Here is the number 2, and this is one digit because there is just one number. Let's look at another number. This is the number 20. Can you tell me if this number has more than one digit? Yes, the number 20 has 2 digits because the 2 is a digit and the 0 is a digit. Uh-oh, we cannot put both numbers in the ones room. We have to split them into each place. This is still the number 20. We just have the 2 in the tens place and the 0 in the ones place. Now that we have that rule out of the way, let's look at some place value blocks. Here is a ones block. This ones block is worth 1 and is represented by the number 1. What if I add more ones blocks to the ones place? How many ones blocks do I have now? I have 5 ones blocks. Great job! We can see the number 5 above the room, and we are not breaking the house rules because we still have just one digit in the room. Now let's add 4 more ones blocks. How many blocks do we have now? Can you count them for me? We have 9 of the ones blocks. Great job again! But wait a minute, another block just moved into the ones place, but something is wrong. I think I know what it is. We have reached the number 10. Because we have reached the number 10, we have more than one digit, and we are breaking the rule of one digit per room. Now here is the really cool part that I learned the other day. Watch what happens to the blocks when there are 10 of them in the ones place. All of the 10 ones blocks stuck together to form what we call a tens block. This is a group of 10 ones called a 10. Why do you think we call this a 10? We call it a 10 because this tens block is made up of 10 ones blocks. You guys are awesome! When we had 9 of the ones blocks in the room, we had no problems, but once we reached 10, we had to form a tens block. The tens block is now in the tens place and not the ones place. In the tens place, we are only allowed to have groups of 10. That means we cannot have any ones blocks in this room. If we look at the number above, we see a number 1 in the tens place and the number 0 in the ones place. We have to remember that the 10 in the tens place is really 10 ones blocks that have grouped themselves together to form a 10. This is some amazing stuff to learn. Let's look at another one. Here we have 4 ones blocks, and they go in the ones place. Now count with me as we add more ones blocks to the room. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, And here comes one more. Once we have 10 of the ones blocks, we have to group them into what? We group them into a 10. Great job! This is a tens block. Can you tell me which room a tens block belongs in? It belongs in the tens room. You guys are amazing at this. We now know that when we have 10 ones blocks, it is grouped into a 10. The number 10 means 1 10 and 0 ones because there is nothing in the ones room. Wow, this has been amazing. Thank you so much for helping me. Come visit me again real soon. Goodbye.
Y los principios fundamentales de las matemáticas. Para desarrollar el cálculo mental.
Un gran truco para sumar números mentalmente. Buscar complementos. Este es el primer truco. ¿Y a qué me refiero con esto? Estos son los números que se muestran a continuación. De vez en cuando, buscaremos números como este. Yo digo que tenemos un 1. Podríamos buscar su complemento, que es el número 9. O tenemos el número 2. El complemento de 2 es 8. Bueno, el complemento de 3 es 7. Ahora bien, lo que puedes notar con estos es que complementan números que suman 10. ¿De acuerdo? 1 más 9 es 10 o 2 más 8 es 10 o 3 más 7 es 10. Quizás tengamos 4 y 6 y 5 y 5. ¿De acuerdo? O viceversa, el complemento de 9 es 1 o el complemento de 8 es 2. Así que esto es una especie de calle de doble sentido. Así que buscaremos complementos. Y ese es nuestro primer truco cuando sumamos números mentalmente. Bueno, les daré un ejemplo. Digamos que quería sumar 4, 8 y 2. Y quiero sumarlos. Empezaremos con algo bastante pequeño. Lo que pueden notar es que tenemos un conjunto de complementos aquí. Tenemos 8 y 2. Así que podemos sumarlos directamente y obtenemos 10 más 4 es 14. Vale. Vamos a empezar de forma bastante sencilla con estos. Vale. Y pueden empezar y decir, sí, solo suma 4 y 8 y obtienes 12 más 2 es 14. Pero vamos a intentar obtener cadenas y números mucho más grandes. Así que primero voy a intentar reconocer estos complementos muy rápidamente y luego sumarlos. Vale. ¿Qué tal si les damos otro ejemplo? ¿Qué tal si intentaran sumar 3, 9 y 7? Vale. Primero fíjense en los complementos. Vale. ¿Cuáles son? Bueno, estos son 3 y 7. Vale, estos son complementos entre sí. Así que directamente 10 más 9 es 19. ¿Ves lo fácil que es? Vale, vamos a pasar a cadenas de números más grandes. Vale, así que vamos a pasar a una cadena más grande ahora mismo. ¿Qué tal si hacemos 2, 3, 9 y 5? Y quiero sumarlos. ¿Cuáles son los complementos que tenemos aquí? Bueno, puede que notes que no hay complementos fijos que veamos, pero puede que notes que 2 más 3 es 5 más otro 5 es 10. Vale, es casi como si estos números se pudieran sumar para formar complementos también. Así que estate atento a este tipo de cosas. Vale, 2 más 3 es 5 más 5 es 10 más 9 es 19. Vale, ¿qué tal si te pongo un ejemplo diferente? ¿Qué tal si hacemos 9 más 5 más 7 más 1? Vale, ¿dónde están los complementos aquí? Tenemos 9 y 1 como complementos. Vale, son 10 y los vamos sumando a medida que avanzamos. 10, 15, 22. Ahora te darás cuenta de que todavía tienes que saber sumar cosas. No hay ningún truco para restar o quitar cosas. Sigues teniendo que saber sumar con bastante rapidez. Y esa es una habilidad muy buena que hay que tener.
Y aplicarlo a la resolución de problemas.
We're back at the zoo. The animals here are always so fun, and there's always so many different ways to practice our math. Like right here. Look at this cute family of elephants. There are 3 adult elephants and 2 baby elephants. How many elephants are there in all? This is a word problem. We can use our brains to figure out how to solve it. Let's take a closer look at it. It says we have 3 adult elephants and 2 baby elephants. So, 3 and 2. Let's write that down. Okay, now what do we do with these numbers? Do we add or subtract them? Let's take another look at the problem. The problem says in all. That's a clue that we need to add. And here we have 3 elephants and 2 more elephants. Altogether, it will be a bigger number. That's right. We need to add. High five. So we can write a plus sign here. We are solving 3 plus 2. It's addition time. We can use our 5 frame for this. Here is our 5 frame. Let's put 3 circles for the 3 adult elephants and 2 circles for the 2 baby elephants. How many circles do you see? Well, the 5 frame is full, so there are 5 circles here. That means 3 plus 2 equals 5. So there are 5 elephants in all. Amazing! What a mighty elephant family. Oh, whoa! Check out these seals. They are making so much noise. I think they're hungry. Zookeeper Ben brought 5 fish for the seals. The seals ate 4 fish. How many are left? Okay, this is another word problem. The problem says we have 5 fish, and the seals ate 4. Hungry little seals. So, 5 and 4 are our numbers. Let's write that down. Now, are we adding or subtracting? Let's look at the problem again. I see the word left, so that's a good clue that we need to subtract. We can check that to see if it makes sense. Zookeeper Ben brought 5 fish, and the seal ate 4. So, the number of fish got smaller. Yes, we definitely need to subtract. Okay, so let's write a minus sign. Now, we can subtract. Let's use the 5 frame again. Here's the 5 frame. Now we need 5 circles for the 5 fish. So that means the 5 frame is full. Now, 4 fish were eaten. So we can take away 4 of the circles, or cross them out. How many circles are left? Just 1. That means that there is only 1 fish left for the seal to eat, because 5 minus 4 equals 1. Let's write that down. Great job! So Chen just said he saw some chimps. He said there were 2 chimps putting on a show, and then 4 more chimps came over to play. How many chimps did Chen see in all? Okay, so Chen said he saw 2 chimps, and then 4 more. So our numbers are 2 and 4. Let's write those down. Are we adding or subtracting? Let's go back to the problem. I see the word more and the words in all. Those are the clues we need to add. And that makes sense, because there were 2 chimps playing, and then some more chimps joined, so the number of chimps got bigger. Okay, so we need a plus sign here. Now let's add. Let's try using our fingers to help on this one. Okay, so first we need 2 fingers. 1, 2. Now, let's put up 4 more fingers. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, now, how many fingers do we have up in all? Well, this hand has 5, and 1 more is 6. So, 6 equals 2 plus 4. We can write that down here. So that means Chen saw 6 chimps in all. How fun! Chen also said he went by the penguin exhibit. He said there were 7 penguins playing in the water, but then 4 got tired and took a nap. How many penguins were left playing in the water? Okay, let's figure this out. There were 7 penguins, and 4 got tired. So our numbers are 7 and 4. Let's write those. Are we adding or subtracting? Well, I see the word left in the problem. That's a clue that we are subtracting. Let's also think about the story. There were 7 penguins, and then 4 left to nap. So the number of penguins playing got smaller. That's definitely subtraction. Okay, so write a minus sign. Now let's subtract. Let's use a number line for this one. Here is a number line from 1 all the way up to 10. There were 7 penguins to start, so let's find the number 7. Here it is. Now, 4 penguins left. So let's count back 4 numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4. What number did we land on? 3. So there were 3 penguins left playing in the water. 7 minus 4 equals 3. Amazing work! We solved so many math problems together at the zoo. We looked carefully for words and hints at the story to figure out if we needed to add or subtract. Then, you used lots of different ways to add and subtract. A 5 frame, your fingers, and a number line. Keep practicing, mighty scholar. You're doing great.
Continúa, BeeMath en primaria de primero a tercero.